Hello and welcome to the cloth diaper review. My name is Carmen. Welcome if you've watched a video of mine before, and welcome. I'm super glad that you're here if this is the first time that you are tuning in. Today I'm going to be talking about the Prefold that I have here from the company Geffen Baby. This was an item that was sent to me by the company and I've been testing it out for almost 2 months. I'm just a little bit shy of 2 months here. But this is what we're going to be chatting about today, and I'm delighted to share with you my experience with this item. Alright, so this, as I mentioned, is a Prefold from the company Geffen Baby. Let's get it in view. There are 4 different sizes, and all of the sizes have a different serging stitch color around so that you can know which one that you have. I have, I believe, the medium large, which is, I believe, set up for crawlers and walkers, because that's where we're at already. Isn't that insane? And so there's a small, or excuse me, there's an extra small, medium large is one size. That's the one that I have here, and then the extra large. So they go from I think like a 6-ounce absorbency beyond, like I think to close to 20. This specific one that I have is a 16 to 17 ounce absorbency on it. What it is made out of is well, first of all, it's a fleece, and I think when people think of fleece they automatically think of poly fleece, and I see this time and time again within the cloth diapering community that fleece is the kind of textile. It does not denote the fiber content. So for example, a bamboo velour is going to look and feel and perform much different than a polyester blend on the same type of textile. So let's get that out of the way, because this obviously looks like cotton, and it is. It's partly cotton. It is 60% hemp and 40% is organic cotton. And these are made in the US, and it is a United States product, so that is something I really like, to see having actual American made products on there. So as I mentioned, this is a fleece, and it is 4 layers, and a little bit different from other perhaps Prefolds, because lots of time Prefolds have more layers in the middle, and then on the outer layers not as much. So this isn't set up like that. This is just 4 straight layers of it. It's quite a sturdy product. I wouldn't say that it is stiff at all. There is a bit of stiffness, I think, with hemp in general, in my personal experience with the item, but I think that this is a really nice blend. As you can see, it does have some structure on it, but it's not real stiff. And then also, in the same sense, I don't always like when products can be very floppy, especially something that is intended to fold up like this, that isn't like a flat. So I really like that. And the fabric does have a bit of just a natural texture that we'll see if it comes up on here. You can see it does get a little bit nubby. That's just the nature of the textile itself, along with the fabric that has been used, excuse me, the fibers that have been used on there, not the fabric. And I mean, it doesn't change performance or anything like that, but I am pointing it out because when I first got it, it looked a little bit different, and this is just a natural thing that happens with the item. And with natural fibers in general, you are going to have shrinkage on this. And when I got this, it was, significantly bigger. I believe it's like a 16 by 18.5 when you first get it, to account for the fact that the natural fiber is going to shrink down. And then I want to say that this is probably 14 by 15 now, which is like perfect for the size that you would be looking for if you're trying to find something for a walker crawler, as they get a little bit bigger. But it obviously can be folded down if you need to have it folded down, for a little bit more shortness. The one thing that I do really like about this, that I'm going to point out before I forget, is that of course you can fold it. I actually fold it 4 times because my son is a little bit narrow through the bikini area, so I end up folding it like this. But you could, in theory, go ahead and also fold it the long way, so you end up having more use out of the one item because it's a rectangle and not a square. As I mentioned, these have 4 different sizes, and I believe that the extra small, it starts at $10.80, and this is obviously in United States currency. And then the largest size, which is the XL, I believe is just under $18. So there's 4 different prices for each size of the availability in these Prefolds. Okay, so we've got the technical stuff out of the way. Let's talk about my actual experience with everything. So when I got this, as I mentioned before, the shrinkage has been taken into account. And when I first got it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is huge. Like we're not there yet with his size. And then once I got it all washed and I got it all prepped, I was very pleasantly surprised. We definitely have no issues using it. Like I said, I use it folding it in 4s here just because I need it to be a little bit more narrow. And I just went ahead and prepped it with our normal diaper laundry. I just threw it in there. So that was 2 full wash cycles, dried it up, and I started using it during the day. And I used it like that for a couple of weeks before I went ahead and decided that it was probably prepped well enough that we could go ahead and use it for the night. I didn't have to wait 2 weeks. I think that sounds like a really long time, but I wash every other day. So that was it getting washed an additional 6-7 times, let's say. So that would have been a total of 9 times. I think I could have used it before. I get very hesitant about using different things at night because night diapering has been the hardest thing to figure out as we have started, on our journey with cloth diapering is what I'm trying to say. So I get hesitant when I'm going to try something different. And this is actually, honest to goodness, the first time that I went and I didn't doubt, that I didn't have even the slightest doubt that this was going to be something that would exceed expectations with nighttime. And the reason being is because for daytime, honestly, this is a bit overkill for our everyday. It's just not exactly what we need during the day. However, I really, really like it if we are going to be in the car, or I've taken it when we've gone hiking, sometime in which that I know that there may be some compression, and also that maybe I might not be able to change him right at the 2.5 hour mark. However, as babies grow, babies in general, absorbency needs change, and we've already gone through that one time. And right now it's just that he doesn't go a whole ton during the day, but something happens at night, and there's just so much, and it's been something that's very, very difficult to manage. So I'm feeling like this is going to be like a killer item during the daytime as he starts getting older, and as that absorbency change happens again. It can happen multiple times. So I'm not saying don't use this for daytime. No, this is awesome for daytime. It's that at our current stage, I feel like I want to save this for night because I know how well it works and I know how much it can absorb. But really great daytime use, really excellent time use. So who is this going to be good for? Well, number one, this is going to be good for somebody who's looking for something that's American made. Excellent option. Also, this is going to be great for somebody who has a heavy wetter that's having a lot of issues, along with compression issues. I haven't had any issues with compression on this fabric. I've been very, very happy with that. It's also going to be excellent for somebody who's really struggling with nighttime, that maybe doesn't want to go the like 360 absorbency route from like a pre-flat or something like that, that feels maybe a little intimidated about trying to use a snappy or pins and just isn't ready to, or doesn't have any interest in trying something like that. Some people don't like it. It can be very fiddly, I will admit it. So this is an excellent option also for someone at night that's struggling at night. I wish I would have had this a long time ago. Night cloth diapering was the last piece of the puzzle that I figured out. We used disposables for a very long time because I just couldn't get it down, and I was just exacerbated by trying to figure out what to do. And I love that this is incredibly easy to wash, so you're not fiddling with a lot of like 5-6 layer inserts and then doubling up, so you don't have to worry about trying to make sure that it flushes clean really well. No issues getting this clean, it's excellent. But also you don't have to worry about having to have a booster or something. Like, this is solid, ready to go. Slap it in a cover, put it in a pocket, you're gonna be golden, and you're gonna have something that works really well at night. Or I think that's been my experience, and I can only guess that that would be a pretty universal experience if you get your hand on something like this. I have very little doubts that this would work really well for people. I think the biggest thing that's really telling about this item is the fact that I just didn't have hesitancy about using it at night, because I had seen for an extended period of time that it was working like above and beyond during the daytime, that I felt really confident. So that's how I would suggest, just because natural fibers do need some time to kind of break in. Get it prepped. I just threw it in my normal diaper laundry, like I mentioned, start using it during the daytime, and then, you know, after a couple weeks, or, you know, I don't know, 8 washes, let's say, maybe. And that's going to be, you know, your personal opinion. That's just what I seem to have done, 6 to 7 washes or so. Then go ahead and start using it at nighttime. I've gotten along super well with this product, and I have been incredibly pleased, and it really does make me want to try other things from the company too. So that is it. That is my thoughts, reviews, experience on this awesome Prefold from the company Geffen Baby. I will be leaving links to all of their social media, the website, the link to where you can pick this up. They are going to be having a Black Friday sale. I don't know the details on it, so you'll want to go check that out on their social media and on their website to see the announcement on there. Also really want to thank Geffen Baby for helping support my channel, giving me the ability to show you guys, share with you guys more information, what's out there, my experiences, and to get to try out what I think is a really excellent cloth diapering option for families. Really can't beat the absorbency and can't beat the ability to really easily clean it. So that is it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I hope that you have a really wonderful Thanksgiving, and thank you for watching. I hope that you have a great rest of your day.